actually jump right into drawing. So we are still working on our good friend Droghar from Chronicles of Andriesia D&D campaign. This is the character that I play, yours truly. He is a Goliath barbarian, and I am working on... No worries, you're all good, dude. I'm working on kind of like a character sheet for him. And basically, I'm drawing him in all sorts of different poses and stuff like that, so I can get comfortable drawing him, basically. That's the whole gist of it. So I've drawn his face in all different sorts of views. I'm drawing his body in like front, side, and back. Thanks, dude. And I might draw like one more face shot of him, and then I'm actually gonna call it and gonna start on another one. So for right now, though, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm actually going to redraw these guys down here because I don't really like them. I am definitely going to redraw this dude at least. So Locke, how's your week been, man? Getting ready for that 3D model. Yeah, right. How's your week been, man? Hopefully you've had a good week, dude. I like his face, though. His face is pretty cool. Oh, I don't want white. Oh, I was like, what the heck is that sound? I'm making tea beside me, so if you hear a noise, a hissing noise, that's what it is. Week has been mediocre. I had a killer migraine and took a sick day yesterday. Still feeling it a bit today, but tomorrow's Friday. And in a week, my buddy GC is coming to visit for a week. Nice! Dude, that's sick. Buddies coming into town is always a cool thing. That's cool. Does he, do they live close? Do they live close? Spacehawk is actually coming into town to where Cross and I live. So that'll be kind of cool. My wife and I went and visited him and his wife. What was it? Like a couple weeks ago. He lives in Georgia. Ah, gotcha. Dang. Actually, don't mind his chest. I think it was his legs that was throwing me off. That was throwing me off. I think that's it. That was throwing me off. No, because I'm doing legs plural, so it's were, right? Yeah, that's it. But you're referring to legs in the singular, so is it was? No, I don't know. Let me pour this tea. Alright, I know this is not very conducive to streaming, but I need some relaxing tea for drawing. There we go. Thanks, dude. I try to find some copyright-free music that I can use because I have to draw with music. It's just, I don't know what it is, but... Yeah, I like that. I like that way better. What up, dude? You come use code cross10. Use code cross10 and get discount on dice. I come to stream, use code cross10. What up, homie? Let's do a little shout out. Let's do a little shout outs, shall we? I have the shout out command on my stream deck and it pulls up everybody that's in chat, but it's a little delay on it, so it's all good. I come to stream, use code cross10, yes? Yes? I think this should be more like that. How's your day been, dude? Honestly, that is actually why I quit using that plugin. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel like his leg needs to be bigger. Like longer. Not wider. Nope. Nope. There we go. So normally this is where I would kind of like copy and paste the leg. But I'm trying to learn how to draw, so I'm not going to do that. This is for the comic. So basically, like, I have different versions of his head, and I worked with Rob Stotts, who comes in the chat sometimes, who was a former illustrator, former comic book artist, to kind of help me understand like the anatomy of the face and how it corresponds to different views of the face and stuff like that. So he helped me with the guidelines, make sure everything matches up. Like obviously you can see the bottom of the nose right here does not match up with this one, but that's because he's smiling. So when you smile, your facial features kind of move around a bit, but even still his nose should be longer. So what I'm gonna do is kind of do this. See? Thanks, dude. And then was working on a rage shot of Droghar. This is not like obviously not super polished or anything like that, but just wanted a good shot of him just hulking out. I actually don't mind the sketchiness of it. I think it looks kind of dope. How it looks like all like frantic, like, you know, the lines and everything. So I might actually use this drawing in the comic because I really like it a lot. Obviously I gotta put pants on him. But other than that, so even with perspective, it kind of looks like I said is slightly tilted back. He's very angry about pants. Yes, he is. I just want him like, I want him to like resemble the Hulk, like when the Hulk hulks out, you know? But not like in size per se, just in like demeanor. So. No thigh gap for Droghar. All right, thanks, man. Thanks for popping in, Locke. Appreciate it. You have a good night, man. Oh, I missed some chat. What did I miss? Dude, so we were still eating off that chuck roast that we made when y'all... Dang! Dude, that's sick. Oh, we're definitely having ribs when you come up. Definitely having ribs. Let's see something real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm pulling up some reference photos of stuff that Rob sent me. Definitely no baby bearing hips for Droghar. So the goal of this is not to be perfect. It's just to get the overall gist of the feel of Droghar. One good thing about Droghar is he kind of wears a skirt, so I don't have to really spend a ton of time on his legs. So it kind of comes down like that. Although, so it would kind of do that, wouldn't it? Because it wraps around his legs. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how this would go. What did I have it for? Rez has the types of hit. Dude, can't wait to officially kick off. Yes! That's what I meant to announce. I was going to announce it later, but I'll announce it right now. So for those of us fellow TTRPG fans, our good friend, Spacehawk, who I'm shouting out in the chat right now, is getting ready to start a brand new, made from scratch TTRPG he created himself called Book of Astra. The Comics and the Cross crew, all of us are going to be playing in it. So Cross, Jay, Tolkien Asian, and myself are all going to be playing in it, along with LJ the Paladin and Chunk the Hutt. If you're familiar with them, they're crazy, awesome dudes. It's going to be 6 of us playing in this brand new campaign. It's set in a post-apocalyptic, like, wasteland of a future place. And all of us have created some really, really cool characters. And it's a made kind of from scratch TTRPG. Spacehawk has spent a ton of time on it, and it's going to be really, really, really cool. I'm super pumped. It's going to be fun. So it starts this Sunday on Spacehawk's channel. Again, I'll shout that out. Spacehawk's channel, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Caleb, but that's when we'll be kicking it off, and we're super pumped. So you should definitely check it out if you are a fan of those sorts of things. What is up, Mallet? Little shout out to Mallet. What's up, Dizzy? Thank everybody for popping in. Sweet. Yep. So you'll get basically double TTRPG. So you'll get it on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Caleb's Spacehawks channel, and you'll get it Monday night 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Sprite, by the way, on our channel, Comics and the Cross, for Chronicles of Andriesia. Caleb, I think I'm gonna draw Aero next. I gotta get that bunny head right. It's gonna be tough to get right. I really want to show you a drawing that Rob did of Aero. I'll show you when we go offline. It looks so sweet, dude. Actually, I want to send it to you right now because it just looks so sweet. It looks so cool. Basically, he redrew our poster. He redrew the poster that I drew. It's Space Hawk. But he drew it way better. And it's not even like fully finished. It's just like sketches. I just sent it to you in Discord. Kind of missing Aero. Dude, I was actually just talking to Joy about that. I really miss the banter between Droghar and Aero. I really miss it. Because it was just so good. It was so good. Rez is pretty funny, dude. Yeah, right? It's sick. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna give up. He's so good. He's so good. Come on, man. Just trying to copy this. Just literally trying to copy this layer. That's all I'm trying to do. Whatever. Being a butthead. Come on, man. I'm just trying to copy the layer. Dude. Should not be this difficult. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, I know this looks weird. Just, you gotta bear with me for a second so you can see where my weird brain is going. Dude, my phone is going nuts. Alright. So now, I come down here, increase that, but fill these things white. Now you can see. It's this necklace. Now I might make that, change that just a little bit. I'm not super digging that. I feel like it needs to hang a little bit lower. So what I'm going to do is this. And move it down just a tad. Like right there. And then I'll take this one. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'll take this one and then go around like this. Come around like that. And move it down as well. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Just like that. Just like that. Dude, that prequel that me and Cross did, dude, it was so cool. I had to listen to it in and out of work today, so I had to listen to it in bits and pieces, but it was really, really cool. I thought that was awesome. So I'm going to do something quick. What is this music? Wow, I'm so sorry for this music. But am I gonna change it? Nope. So what's the big pearl necklace? So this is actually a druid necklace that he was gifted from a sect of moon druids that he hung out with for a while. So it's a prayer bead, basically a prayer bead necklace. It's his only what do you call it, belonging other than his sword, which is his dad's. Yep. Really? Alright, see you, Caleb. Thanks for popping in, dude. You like it, man? Yeah, I'm pretty excited with how it's turning out. I like the frantic sketchiness of it. I think I might actually keep that. I'm really liking how his teeth turned out. I don't want him to look like a vampire, but I want him to look like an animal. So. When are you guys going live? Probably within the next 6 months. If I had to guess, probably within the next 6 months. His arms are too short. No, I don't like that. That's way No, I liked it the way it was. Raging is just giving me the Oni vibes from the Dead by Daylight. Oh, I don't know if I might need to look that up. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Why are we moving him around? Alright, man. What are we doing? Alright, it's being dumb. Let's open this again. Looking a little thick. Headphones came unplugged. Here we go. I hate my office chair. I need to get a new one. I need to get a Secret Labs chair. Alright, thanks for the alert, dude. One of the hardest things about drawing is like when you get frustrated, you get to a point where you don't want to continue. It's just like that, just that moment of just like, you just gotta push through that. And I am at that moment right now. I just don't want to continue drawing, but I need to continue working out what I think this dude looks like. hitting the wrong button. I'm gonna give Droghar a little bit of a badunkadunk. Really? Doing the wrong button. I have a love-hate relationship with Clip Studio and this tablet. It makes art so much fun. But man, these buttons are super sensitive. man. I said eraser. See what I mean? I need to practice drawing more. Nope. I like that though. I like that. I think it looks good. What's up, Rob? I am trying, man. I am trying. Thanks for popping in, Mallet. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. So I'm working on this side pose, Rob, that you were trying to help me with. Making sure that the proportions lining up. Everything. think his... I feel like his chest is more angular. Pencil's a little thick. Basically like this. I feel like that's... So I'm really digging, because I've never really studied this portion before, Rob. So like this area, I'm really digging, especially like right there, how his hips, like where his leg goes into his hip socket. So you have that like, it's like that fatty deposit on the side of your hips, you know? I really dig that. I'm liking the way that it's coming out. And then like, I don't want him to be like super like anorexic skinny, like you can see his abs. So like, I want him to have I say a bit of a belly, but you know, not like, you know, I want him to look like, you know, he's got a little bit of, you know, a little bit of pooch. So sweet. And I didn't want to give him too big of a badunkadunk, but also like he squats, you know what I'm saying? He does squats. So what's up, LJ? How you doing, good sir? Let's see. Shout out to LJ. His hips are built into legs inside. That is good. Okay, cool. Because that looks 3D to me. Guess I can, I'm still working on that other one. I'm just gonna move him over just a tad. Making these for all, yeah, I'm making these for all the characters. This is kind of like a trial for me, like a trial and error, this first one. So I'll get the general overall layout. So like basically we got the headshots like spinning around. I'm gonna do a back shot too, because I want to show his back, because he's got really cool designs on his back. And then I might do like one more face shot, like either a down shot or an up shot, like at an angle. That way, again, I can get comfortable drawing him all different angles. I think I understand his face anatomy for the most part. He's got a very distinct, like this area, like right here, and his nose, obviously. And I feel like his eyes are pretty distinct too, because he's got like a, this kind of thing going on. With a really heavy brow, basically. Kind of like a welcoming with a heavy lid. Not that heavy, but with a bit of a heavy lid. So I like, you know, I like his eyes. I'm good with his top knot. His chin too's got a pretty unique shape, so that's what I wanted to go for at least. I wanted the character to have a unique look. That way, when I drew them in different like poses and stuff, like, oh yeah, that's him. I believe that that's that guy. Doing great last session, dude. It was so funny. Let me some art of the hero. You always get me. Dude, sweet, man. I'm glad. I will say, LJ, you came in at the right time because in chat we have Rob Stotts, who's been helping me a ton over the past, what, 6-8 months, Rob, I think. So he's a beast. He's a beast of an illustrator. He's, you know, he's got a resume. I'll just put it that way. He is not albino. He is... Here, I'll show you. If I can find... Well, I don't have one with his eyes open. But this is kind of what he looks like. Oh. That's his, like, skin tone. And when he opens his eyes, they're kind of like an ice blue, like a light blue. So... But this looks very different than this, but I like it. I like it. Because this one was like, this again was my just a general overall face that I was trying to do. But yeah. Another area that I really like is this shoulder area with the arm kind of slightly outturned a little bit. I'm really digging it. So like what I was trying to talk through, Rob, in my Discord chat is like, so when he rages out, like when he gets like this, he doesn't like get like twice the size like the Hulk, but he definitely like gets bigger. Like his muscles get bigger, they get tighter. There's a lot more stretching of his like skin, and he completely changes. Like he goes into a different mode. So I definitely want to capture that with like the energy. I even honestly, I know this is kind of messy, but I want to I like the sketchy quality, like the loose, like energetic quality of this, if that makes sense. So. The next character that I'm going to be drawing, Rob, let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Is this guy. This guy's name is Aero. He is a Harengon, basically a bunny pirate. So I really, really like this dude. I love his look. He's kind of like got like a Jack Sparrow vibe going on. Okay, sweet. So with this guy, I want to do a really cool, because he's got a rapier. He's got dual rapiers, so I want to get a really cool shot of him like pulling them out or jumping through the air with the rapiers. So I'm excited about this. I hadn't had a chance to respond to your latest message, Rob, and that's not for lack of wanting to. I've just been it's been crazy here. But I love the layout of the poster that you did. Even with Aero, the way he's kind of turned to the camera, but he has his upper torso is twisted. And also like Droghar, this guy with the sword, on his kind of resting on his shoulder, the way that I had it, it was just like straight out, but in reality it would be like his elbow would be kind of turned in towards you, and that's the way you have it. It's getting me to think more about the body in 3D space. So I'm trying to work on getting more like foreshortened poses, because I feel like they are just generally overall more interesting. So I'm not sure what this music is, so I apologize. I feel like his shoulder, looking at this on stream, I feel like his shoulder needs to be bigger. So one thing with him is I want his forearms to be massive. So, I want his forearms to be as big as his upper arm. but I think right here might. That's my issue is depth. I wonder if my vision plays a part in getting that down on paper. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not that great at drawing foreshortened characters. It just takes a lot of... It takes, like, you really have to be intentional, and you really have to, like, think through the body in a 3D space. Like, if you put your arm towards the camera, let's say like this. Like, what would that look like? You can't see most of my arm, but you can see enough of the bottom of this arm and my elbow right here to kind of be able to play into that. And also, it's all the other parts of the body, like just thinking about how your body twists, and like there's a ton of hinges and sockets in your body, and just understanding. It all comes down to, I guess, anatomy, which I'm still learning. But understanding where you know, muscles go into sockets and joints, how they rotate and all that stuff. Because, you know, for almost my, like, the entire time I've been drawing, ever since I was little, I draw characters like this. And the only reason I'm drawing him like this is because I just want a straight shot so you can see everything on him. But this right here is more of the stuff that interests me. This is the stuff that excites me. This is the type of stuff that I want to draw. I do too many basic poses, would like to get more dynamic. You should get, there's a couple books out there. There's a books by Masters of Anatomy that Rob got me onto, and one of them is action poses. And this pose right here, I got kind of from that book. It's a little altered, obviously, but it's basically from that book. So they have really, really, really cool ideas, places that you can start from. So yeah. So I would recommend looking into stuff like that. Yeah, Masters of Anatomy, action poses. Now, the books are like $100. Well, no, they're like $50. But they're 100% worth it. If you're wanting to draw and you're wanting to keep drawing and get better, like, you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in some cool tools. Save this. I feel like I've been working on this dude for weeks, but I am learning a lot. The books are great for structure, and then you can do your own character's take referring to their poses. This helps build your visual library. Yeah, to that point, I'm basically regurgitating what Rob's taught me. But to that point, LJ, like when you study a pose and you study a subject, like I think Rob, you used the example of like a boat. Like one time you had to draw a boat. So you studied a lot of boats, and you researched a lot of boats and used a lot of references for boats. But once you drew that boat, like that was in your brain. Like, I now know how to draw that type of boat. I don't have to, references are good, like, and I can utilize them, but I know how to draw that type of boat now forever. I have that in my visual vocabulary. Same thing with poses, and same thing with anatomy. Once you dial in your anatomy, and again, this is something that I'm learning right now. I'm not telling you from a place of like, I know how to do this. But once you get that dialed in, you're able to understand the anatomy. You can then like enhance the anatomy or change the proportions, and you now know how to do that. Maybe just looking at poses in general, whatever. I would honestly recommend just getting an anatomy book. I have a handful. If you can't do that Masters of Anatomy, I have a handful that I've used that I like a lot too. So, but understanding the muscle structure and how everything sits on each other, especially feet and hands, which obviously you can see that I still struggle with. But yeah, I kind of want to draw Aero. I'm gonna just copy this real quick. Just so I have it as a reference. I'm sure there are plenty out there. Yeah. Alright, so dude, that's awesome, man. Do you mainly use that note phone for drawing? Just trying to get the overall shape of the face. And he has a longer neck. He's not super muscular. You do? Cool. See, and like right now, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying things with his face. And if they don't work, then I'll erase it. And I'll keep trying until I feel like, oh yeah, that's what I want. Like I know, like I like the fur, how it kind of comes off his cheek to give it that little bit of a character and shape. Like even down here. And I want him to kind of have like a little bit of a chin going on, you know? I don't want him to have a massive nose. So basically now I have his mouth, right? So I have his mouth. So now I can come down here. Now obviously this is not 100% accurate. I think I lost the cord to it or someone took it for a charger cord. Dang. I have a very small Wacom tablet. I drew on Wacoms for years. So I'm partial to Wacom, but I just got this thing, which is cool. This is an XP pen. So I'll play around with these facial features until I get it to a point where I feel like, yeah, that looks good. And don't like feel free to use sketch lines. You know what I'm saying? See, this looks a little goofy to me. So I've still got to figure out. I don't want him obviously to look goofy. I want him to look like he's got a chip on his shoulder, you know? Like he's got something to prove. And that he's up to something, like mischievous. Lets me pose a 3D figure. Oh yeah, that's sweet. I have I think I have something like that too. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Sorry, that's not what I want. There is this Pose My Art. I don't really use this now currently, but there's this site that I found that allows you to kind of play with a figure in 3D space. And you can like turn individual and like you can turn it on different axes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Like it'll give you a reference. It's not 100% accurate, but it's still pretty cool. So, and they have kind of ready-made poses in here. Like you can see. Again, I don't use this currently. Sorry for the boobs. I don't use this currently, but it's pretty cool though, you know? So, yeah. See, now I know. Now when I drop his nose, completely changes the look of this drawing, right? Rob, I'm looking the one you sent because it looks really sweet. Now I think that's too low, so what I can do is kind of move this up and play with it a bit. See, now I want to play with this a tad. Maybe widen that out. See, again, right now I'm just trying to find the proportions for his face. Yeah, I might need a long session with you at some point, Rob. I might need just like a live drawing session with you. Also, I wanted to pick your brain about something, about like doing a co-stream thing. So I will definitely shoot you a message, and I'll send you some of the art. I'll probably send you some headshots of Aero that I'm thinking about. So yeah, thanks again, dude. I really appreciate all your help. Have a good night. All right, so I'm not feeling his jawline. I think that's where I'm messing up. So send me good evenings to chat, and all right, awesome. I appreciate it, man. Thanks again, dude. So now that looks so much better already. Really? Dude, what is going on? Do the pencil. This is really upsetting me. Are you for real? It's not letting me do this. There we go. Like, come on, man. feel like Aero would wear eyeliner, so we're just gonna go with it. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, maybe not that much. Really? Nose and the second one looks a bit different and less bunny and more like a cheetah or a panther. Okay. I think you're right. No, you're right. I think you're right. Something's up with his mouth. This looks weird right here. His chin looks weird. Really? Come on, man. Stop doing the brush size. is it erasing the layer underneath it? Alright, this is making me upset. Thanks, dude. I think I got it. Ow.
For my next trick, I will magically get an offer to sell this car to CarMax
What?
in less than 2
Nobody
minutes.
cares. Alright, some of this is not royalty free, so just give me a minute. I'm gonna switch it up for a second. Actually, alright, I'm gonna save this one last time. And then I think I'm going to call it. I think I am going to call it tonight. I am mentally, physically, everythingly exhausted. So I really appreciate you. I am thankful for you, and we got quite a bit done tonight. So I'm excited about the direction that we're heading. It's going a little slower than I thought it would, but yeah, I'm excited. Just needed to get drawing stuff out. Just get it out, you know? But a couple of things before I leave. I'm not sure if Cross is streaming tonight, but if he is, it's going to be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel. Again, huge shout out to Misty Mountain Gaming, which if you love TTRPG, like playing D&D, all that stuff, they have really sick dice and they have sick rolling trays and stuff like that. And if you use code CROSS10 at checkout, you get 10% off your order. I just got these in today. These are called Witch Bolt, which is named after one of the spells in D&D 5e. And I've got 2 sets of dice from Misty Mountain, and they're awesome. And they have really cool warranties on their stuff. Really cool company. You support them, you're supporting us, so hit it up if you need some dice. If you are not following us on our Discord, please give us a shout out. I try to be as super active as I can. I haven't been so much lately, but we do chat in that about all sorts of stuff, movies, comics, geek stuff in general. Also follow us on our socials if that's your deal. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. And if you have been following us on our streams on Monday night for Chronicles of Andriesia, we have Cross's cataloged all of those episodes, all the way up to the current episode on our YouTube channel. At Comics and the Cross TTRPG. So check it out if that's your thing. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to that Space Hawk. Let me pull up the channel, make sure I am shouting out the right channel. For those of you who are not aware, Space Hawk has started his very own D&D TTRPG, and he will be starting a new campaign this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called The Book of Astra. It's set in this post-apocalyptic waste zone, and the whole crew from Comics and the Cross is going to be playing. So Cross, Jay, myself, and Tolkien Asian, as well as LJ, who's in chat, LJ the Paladin, and Chunk the Hut, who are both really good friends of the channel. So I am super hype. Got like what, 2 days LJ? I'm super pumped. And then after that, you get 2 back-to-back days of D&D. We will be back this Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the continuation of the insanity that has been the last 2 weeks of Comics and the Cross. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Space Hawk real quick. That's the channel we'll be streaming on Sundays, and then our channel on Monday nights. So I think that's all the announcements that I had. My voice is going, so I am gonna leave you guys be. For those of you in chat, I love you guys, and remember, it's a great week to be a geek. I will holla at you later.
Zero miedo. I got no fear. Zero miedo. I got it here. Zero miedo. Now I can cheer. Zero fear.